Today is the Halloween episode, and it is a very festive time around the house, so we're all very excited. I am Tom Brady, which is David's dream Halloween costume. Every year he always goes as whatever Brian wants him to go as, and he cannot take it anymore. So he is lashed out, and he is going on his own, and he's following his own path, which is what our show is about. And David is a huge football fan, so he is going as his favorite football player. David kind of starts the mutiny, the coup, as you will, and we cannot take Brian's controlling behavior anymore on this very important holiday. So I start the mutiny, as you put it, and then the characters one by one do their own thing. We have George Takei, which is very exciting. How does he talk? I'll do a George Takei impression. Is the femme gaze. He talks he is very regal, yet he has a great sense of humor. And he almost kind of, he goes up like this, and then he goes down like this. I'm George Takei. But he's the very sweet man. And then we also have Nicole Richie, the wonderful, funny, and talented Nicole Richie, who also talks like George Takei, which is very odd. You had no idea that she came up to me and she goes, "I'm no longer friends with Paris Hilton." What happens in this episode, something very simple at the end, is one of my favorite moments with Brian and David, doing their candy separating in bed at night, which is something that was my favorite thing to do at Halloween, is when you get your bounty and you bring it home, and I used to go around with a pillowcase, and you fill it up with candy, and then you dump it out on the floor, and you and your friends would separate it into piles of what you get, and my dad would come in, he'd get a certain, he'd get the Mounds bars, and I loved the Reese's. So Brian and David are doing it at the end of the night, where they're separating their candy, and they look at their bounty at the end of the night. That was always my favorite thing about Halloween, is the candy, because I still have a sweet tooth. The only traditions I have is I like to drive around and throw eggs at our competitors' houses. So all of the executives that work at Fox, ABC, and CBS, I drive around and I throw eggs at, and TP their houses.
Brilliant idea.
Well, I guess they just found out that it was me. That could be a problem. Happy Halloween. Hi, this is Justin Bartha from NBC's The New Normal. I just wanted to wish you a happy Halloween.